My name's Aaron Ellis and I'm the writer and director of the short film Spill. I decided I wanted to make a film, and coming out of film school, and Spill was one of my first ideas that I had, and that we went for it. Well, it's kind of based on a true story, funnily enough, that happened to me in primary school. So about a kid who spilled all his marbles out on the playground, and it was something that really stuck with me because it's one of those things that when you're a kid, it's real tragic, and the kid was very upset. But you look back, as a little bit more grown up, and you think, well, it's actually a pretty funny story. It was supposed to be something that the characters within the story take very seriously, but any adults outside the story can look in and see the humour and how serious they're taking it, as opposed to just a straight comedy. Because it was a very traumatic event for the kids that it happened to at the time, and just how serious it was being taken, I think is very funny from an adult perspective. So I think the more the kids committed to the characters and the more they committed to the story, the funnier it became. When I was in primary school, whoever had the best marbles was pretty much the coolest kid around, so whoever had the biggest collection, the coolest marbles, it was very much a very important issue to the kids, so we wanted to capture that in the film. Annette came down to our last premiere of another film that we made called Luck, and she basically said, we're doing this film festival, the Altona Beach Film Festival, and have you got anything you'd like to submit? And I said, yeah, I do actually, Spill, our last film. And she had a watch of it, and basically I didn't have any expectations at all. I just thought it was going to be a good night, and I'd heard good things about it last year, and but on arrival, a really good turnout, and everyone seems to be in a good mood and enjoying the films. Well, basically I'm writing a feature film at the moment, and we've got one that's in pre-production that we've got some producers on board with and things like that. Yeah, basically it's a biographical film about my uncle, Lester Ellis, the boxer. Me and Lester Ellis Jr., his son, my cousin, put the script together, and we've been able to attach some really well-known producers and stuff like that. So it's coming along great. Yeah, it's coming along really well. She's really, gone to a lot of effort and rolled out the red carpet for us, and everyone's, really enjoying it. So big thanks to Annette. Being a local, I was very happy to see that things like this happen locally, and yeah, it's actually quite a good sized little community, because you're just not really aware until you start to come into things like this that the film people do live in Altona, and we've got quite a tight knit little community here, and it's fantastic. I'd love to be a part of it. Yeah.